Hello Cinephile, welcome to Movie Space. Today's video we're going to see the Alien movie franchise worst to best. So let's get into the introduction. The Alien franchise is a popular science fiction horror series that began with the first film Alien, which was directed by Ridley Scott in 1979. The series follows the story of Alan Ripley, played by Sigourney Weaver for the first four movies. And then the franchise has expanded into several sequels, prequels, and crossover, as well as comic books, novels, and video games. The series is well known for the iconic creature known as Xenomorph. The concept of reproduction is iconic in this franchise. They implanting eggs which hatch into facehuggers that attach to the host face like human and living organism and implant an embryo and then it grows into a fully formed xenomorph and it will burst out of the host chest. Without any delay, let me get into the ranking. Alien vs Predator 2. As we see this in the Predator franchise ranking itself as the crossover movie, it was included here also. So here's a quick introduction to the film which was released in 2007 directed by Colin and Straubs. The plot follows a small town in Colorado that becomes the battleground for two species. As alien begins to multiply and the lone predator arrives to hunt them down and destroy the evidence of their existence. I see this is the worst movie in the whole franchise. They only create hype for both franchise fans but ultimately fails to deliver. While there are some enjoyable fight scenes between the two species, but the movie failed in this thing also because it was fully in dark theme. All the fight are in dark so we can't able to enjoy these scenes. They ruined the entire plot. So as I said in Predator video itself, the only thing that made to watch this movie is it was in Alien franchise. So I put this in 8th place. Prometheus. It was released in 2012 and directed by Ridley Scott, who directed the Alien 1. The movie plot was set in the same universe as the Alien franchise, but takes place before the events of the original film. The plot follows a team of scientists and explorers who travel to a distant planet in search of origin of humanity. However, upon their arrival, they discover a dangerous and mysterious world inhabited by aliens and humans must fight for their survival. The movie contains visually stunning scenes and adventure, but the movie concept differs from the original Alien concept. As the plot focused on the human origin, I think they forgot the concept of Alien. The news of Ridley Scott returning to direct the Alien franchise again after so many films, this makes high expectations over fans. But Ridley Scott not interested in redoing what he did in Alien. He want to create the alien universe. So he add more stuff like human origin etc. This entirely ruined the alien concept. He also forgot iconic monster Xenomorph itself. So I put this in 7th place.
Gentlemen, let's do this.
Impact imminent.
Alien Covenant was released in 2017 and it was directed by Ridley Scott. The plot takes place in the year 2104, 11 years after the Prometheus. The crew of spaceship called Covenant, who are on the mission to colonize a new planet. However, they decide to discover a new planet that seems to be a better option for colonization and decide to investigate and they realize that the planet was actually inhabited by dangerous creatures known as Xenomorph. The movie contains more visually stunning scenes and lot of suspense and it is not like Prometheus, it has more alien fight and thrilling scenes. These are the positive points in the movie. First of all, I don't like the story itself. because in the both movies the story writers give more importance to the David character which is in the humanoid robot, and the movie don't give importance to the humankind itself. I don't want to spoil the entire plot. This is the only reason I hate this movie. So I put this in 6th place. Alien vs Predator. It was released in 2004 and directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. As we seen in the Predator franchise worst to best video itself, it was a crossover movie, and here is a short introduction. The plot of the film is around a team of archaeologists and adventurers who travel to Antarctica to investigate a mysterious pyramid. Once there, they discover that the pyramid is actually a hunting ground for the Predator, who has the battle with the aliens. And it has an interesting storyline which tells you the human evolution and link between the predator and earth, and the predator's habit and culture, and why predator often visits the earth. They explain all these stuffs in one movie. The fight scene between the alien and predator is not bad, we can watch one time. The movie scenes and screenplay character development are not memorable. Overall, if you like the Predator, you will enjoy the movie. So I put this in 5th place. Up next is Alien 3. It's a science fiction horror film released in 1992 and directed by David Fincher. The film takes place immediately after the events of Alien 2, with Ripley played by Sigourney Weaver, who will be the main character for the first 4 movies, and surviving members of her team will crash landed on the planet Florina, Fury 161, a prison planet. However, an alien organism was also on the board their ship and begins to multiply in their planet. This movie was directed by David Fincher, who was the best director in classic Hollywood. But I don't know why the screenplay and visual were worst in this movie. I don't like the set and the prisoner area. Other than that, I like the storyline. Ripley trapped on all male prisoner in the planet along with Xenomorph. This movie contains lots and lots of suspense, twists and turns. This will definitely make you to sit in the edge of your seat till the end. And the climax is perfect. If the movie contains good storyline, I will never consider all other stuffs. So I put this in number 4. Up next is Alien Resurrection. Was released in 1997, directed by Junet. The movie brings back the old character known as Ripley, who thought to be dead in Alien 3. But this is the surprise factor in the movie. So there is the short intro. The movie takes place 200 years after the event of Alien 3. A group of space mercenaries on a mission to retrieve alien specimens from a military research facility. In the facility, they recreate the alien and Ripley. At the time, the alien escaped from the containment and began to multiply. The plot itself has lot of surprise, how they cloned both the alien and Ripley. This makes the movie more interesting. The plot slowly reveals the surprise, and this perfectly worked. They clearly explain how intelligent the Xenomorph are escaping from that containment. The visuals are not bad and screenplay is very good. The plot has many twists and turns that make the movie perfect. So I put this in 3rd place.
Grenade!
Up next is Alien. Was released in 1979 and directed by Ridley Scott. This movie was widely regarded as the starting point for the Alien franchise and was considered one of the best science fiction movies of early 1980s. The story follows the crew of the commercial spacecraft Nostromo as they awakened from sleep to investigate a distress signal from a nearby planet. Upon landing on the planet, they discover an alien creature that begins to hunt them down one by one. I don't know will you like this movie in 2023, but I recommend in must watch category. I like the title introduction itself. The plot moves slow and steady. If you did not watch any Alien movie, I recommend you to start from the Alien one. If you watch the first time, the movie has lot of thrilling scenes which blow your heart. Ridley Scott make an outstanding performance in the direction. He makes the alien concept and space adventures and visual scenes perfect in 1979 itself. So I put this in number 2. Alien 2 was released in 1986, was directed by James Cameron. The movie takes place several decades after the events of the first Alien movie and follows Ellen Ripley, the solo survivor of the previous film, as she is recruited by a team of space marines to investigate a colony on level L426, where the alien species has been discovered. As they arrive, they find out that the aliens have already begun to multiply. This movie has best visually stunning scenes in 1986, which could possibly done by the only director James Cameron. He makes the movie best by perfectly blending the visual and alien concept. He perfectly show many alien scenes which makes the movie scenes memorable. The plot has many twists and turns, and I think this is the perfect movie for the Alien franchise. This will make us to sit in the edge of the seat till the end. There is no doubt I put this in number 1. In my opinion, there is many worst or crap movies in this franchise except Alien vs Predator 2. All movies has their own visually stunning scenes and good plot, but there are some drawbacks in some movies. So I ranked according to my preference. It is your turn to comment your preference, and today I ending up this video and see you again in next video. If you will really enjoyed our channel, please consider subscribing and like the video. Thank you.